to the apostles, the elders, several of his teaching in truth and in sincerity.
I come. We Jim is Mississippi Camp. Tonight we'll do a quick lesson on this not living. Because Jake figured in their mind, you know, they got a good job according to society. They have a nice house, have a nice car, and they think this is living. But really, reality, it's not living, man. Because you got to wake up every morning to bust your ass to pay for that house, that car, your food, gas, for your car, drive the car, all the bit, insurance, shelter, pay your bills. I mean, it's like living. You wake up every morning early. Some brothers give like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning to go to work, to get ready to go to work. Some brothers work overnight to go to work. But Jake figured in their mind that they got this nice job. They made it and they live it. But guess what? They're not. I know the brothers in the truth. Man, we don't want to fucking go to work, man. We like brother Chicago, and he hate the long clock. He tired of them long clocks.
Everybody hate them.
Yeah, so we want to hit a damn long clock. We tired of it. Yep. So it's not living, man. Go ahead, brother.
This is how God want to see. Yeah, ye have so much and bring in little.
Come and talk about your job. So much, you bring in little. Go ahead.
But ye have not enough. Think about it, you know, you work, and so you don't get a full capacity of your labor because they already taxing.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So ye have so much and bring in little. Mm-hmm. You eat, but ye have not enough.
Like you go to work, like before you get your check, they all in their hands, like it's in the cookie job. Mm-hmm. That's what they're doing. They in your money before you get to it. Yeah. Go ahead.
And you drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Mm-hmm. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm.
So you know, and you know, we live most of every brother, not some brothers, live most of Jake live paycheck to paycheck. Mm-hmm. Because if they miss one day, they know it's over. It's a struggle to get back to the point they was. So you just can't. I don't feel like going to work today. If you miss that damn day, guess what? That affect your whole week or your whole month,
whole year.
Your whole year.
Never care.
That's right.
And living life is not basically being able to save some money, a couple thousands, and then go on vacation and come back to this bullshit. Living the life is when you're able to enjoy it to the full capacity. Yeah. You know, day for day, like Esau.
Okay.
Yeah, like Esau. Esau was able to travel and continue to travel. Like this nigga literally can have lunch in one continent, and then by the time he has dinner, he's in another continent. Man. That's like living life, being able to do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? With limitations. You know.
And no worries.
No worries.
They have no worries.
Right.
Because they can go and go, like I said, go eat and come back over here. Jay can't do that. Cause you miss a damn light bill. Guess what? You miss paying the light bill. It's over. Your food gonna spoil. Unless you got the funds to get it right back on. 95% Jay can't afford to miss pay the light bill or gas bill or water bill. No. But Esau, they got it. It's no work.
Yeah, they got it, but you got the reconnector fee, the motherfucker. We got added.
Yeah, they $50 for that.
That should be $250 for the gas and shit like that. So they got this shit set up where you gonna make sure you pay that motherfucker. Because you don't want to get it cut out because it's gonna be extra.
Right.
He that earn wages to put it into a bag of
holes. That's what it is. As soon as they get that money gone. They got to pay them bills. It's not that they're trying to save it up. They can't save it up because they got to pay them damn bills. And them bills do not stop coming. They gonna come. They come every month. Every month. It don't stop. It keep on rolling.
The days going by faster.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing you know, like it's already time to pay rent.
Favorite game.
I got a quick one from the brother. The kingdom is within. Is Hebrews 13:14. For here have we no continuous city, but we seek one to come.
And what we see kingdom of heaven come. Because this is not our race, man. The Most High put us in here to serve captivity. That's a lot of people, our people don't understand.
Yeah.
It's not everybody. It's a lot of people don't understand why we in this predicament that we in. Why we go to the bullshit we do. Yahweh put us in this spot. So he the only one gonna take us out of this situation.
Yeah, because really you have to be redeemed by Yahweh. Once the redemption is, basically once that redemption is actually happening, again, those curses are literally uplifted from you. As long as you up here, man, the curses still apply. Because we're in this situation, why? Because the Most High basically has dealt bitterly with us. And even if you go into that term continuing city, it means not to be present, future tense, because America is just a stop where we had come through to fulfill prophecy and at the same time finish serving out our punishment. And then what's up?
There's a couple more.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, this is GMS like-minded, and it says Baruch 3:8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse. On what you just said.
Mm-hmm.
I said it's still. It said to this day we're not captivity. Yeah. And Jake ain't that free. We're not free, Jake, at all. It said to this day we're not captivity. Go ahead, bro.
Free is living forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At the expense of the other nations, man.
Yeah.
Because you're not blessed until nations come to you bowing down before you, man.
And just like you said earlier, like when Esau go on vacation, a lot of these Edomites, when they go on vacation, like you say, they have dinner, in Canada, then wake up to mimosas in Brazil.
Yeah.
But while they doing that, his money flipping.
Yeah.
See, you have a limited little portion that you must save up for 8 months, and your money that you save is dwindling every day you on vacation.
Yeah.
Esau on vacation, spending old money, and he making new money, man.
He even looking at his fucking account.
He ain't worried about how much this shit costs, man. But you got to budget every day. I'm gonna spend $150 a day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna spend another $100 this day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wild out Friday, spend $300.
Right.
And I'm sitting my head down Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Esau not doing that, man.
That's right.
For the most part, these ones that's they got their little portion within their kingdom, man.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
And it says, we finish this in Baruch, back in Baruch 3:8. I start back at the top from brother GMS like-minded. It said, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse.
And that thou is Yahweh Shah. So this is all spiritual. And the Most High deals with you from you can't get it from a spirit standpoint, then he's gonna deal with you carnally. And how did he do this? Basically, we made an agreement, we broke that agreement, and then look at us now, presently. We fucked up. It
says, and to be subject to payments, So at the end of the day, we subject to payments. Like the priest said, you're not free until you get worthless wealth, man. Which means you're attaining what Esau in this world call a passive income, man. In the kingdom, we're gonna have an influx of passive income, man. Which means you're making income on something that you don't even put your hands in, man. You just have different algorithms, but you increase, man. And even Jake, they do that, like niggas that got all these business going, them niggas can't stop moving, man. And no business just continue to run themselves, man. Them niggas still gotta be out there and working that shit.
Yeah. Hey, this is Ruth 1:19. It states, so they too went until they came to Bethlehem. And it came to pass when they would come to Bethlehem that all the city was moved about them, and they said, "Is this Naomi?" Verse 20. And she said unto them, "Call me not Naomi, call me Marah, for the Almighty have dealt very bitterly with me." And the reason why I brought that out, because basically when you go into America, that's what it means. It means Marah. And then what does Marah means? It means bitterly. The reason why we came over here because the Most High has dealt bitterly with us. So you can work as much as you want, but at the same time frame, you know, we're still cursed. Going back to Deuteronomy 28:68, because we came here to be bondmen and bondwomen.
And just serve our enemies. And we still doing it today. Jake think they're free, but they're not. You still serve your enemy. You're not in chains no more. But nothing. The new chain is them bills. You gotta pay them bills. Esau the taxing you working, so they take your money. And you gotta pay the bills. The bill money going to them anyway.
Also, you're a mental slave,
Yeah.
which is even worse because you don't know why you're in the condition why you're in. You know, that's hell right there. You don't know why you doing this or going through certain things. You know, hey, so y'all said it's Deuteronomy 28 and start 17. It says, "Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store."
Basket your account. Okay, your stores, your businesses. All right, so you will have an individual like Dame Dash, and you have the R. Kellys that had a network once 150-something million, and now you look at the motherfucker, it's like $1 million, $2 million, man. All right, because the Most High did not give you, the Most High did not put you here to prosper, man. Okay, but like the brother was saying, if you mentally enslaved, you don't get it. You know, all these Jakes basically make a huge amount of money, and all of a sudden they broke. Meanwhile, you have an Edomite actor or actress ain't made a fucking movie since the 60s or 70s, and it's like the brother Yas once said, still living off of old money, man. But they ain't even put a fucking movie out in the past 40 years, man.
Yeah, niggas don't have no dynasties, man.
Hell
You see,
no.
you got families, Edomite families, that are still, all right, rich, you know, off their grandparents and great-grandparents' money and their parents' money, man. You see, Jake ain't got no dynasty. Name me one, all right, dynasty that Jake has, man.
Yeah.
All right, these niggas that's rich and famous in our lifetime, that's all it's gonna be in our lifetime. Because the curse say what? Blessed coming in and blessed going out, man.
Yeah.
No Israelite has ever defeated that curse, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you see Israelites that are rich but not wealthy, because like the brother was saying, that wealth, basically you have something that a product, and basically you become wealthy because what you have is continue to bring in money, generate money. But once a nigga get rich, that's all you got. So I may hit for 2 or 3 mil, but I don't have nothing to continue to replenish that fucking money. So now I have more outcome than income, and that's how you know I'm back in one like riding at night.
Yeah.
You know?
They no trying to charge you. Red Fox, he can't, you know, he died broke. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I've been planning on to die broke.
All them niggas died broke.
Yeah.
Tupac,
Tyson,
you
know, all them niggas.
They make all the money for Esau, and at the end of it, when their career is slowing down, they have nothing.
Yeah. They
have nothing to show for it. But Esau had their career slow down, and they still got money on top of money.
Yeah.
This is their empire, you know. And how shot, he even broke it down to Simon. If I get this account, you can break it down, priest. This is Matthew 17, and let me find it. This is Matthew 17 and 24, and it says that when they were come to Capernaum, they that received tribute money came to Peter and said, "Doth not the master pay tribute?" He said, "Yes." And when he was coming to the house,
how Romans was saying we're receiving tribute money, man. Why you think these Jewish and Roman wars broke up? Jake got tired of paying these motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? They were rebellion, man. Okay? Or rebelling. You know, go ahead, bro.
Verse 25. And he said, doth not your master pay tribute? And he said, yes. And when he said, come into the house, Yahushua prevented him, saying, what thinkest thou, Simon? Of whom do the kings of the earth take custom or tribute? Of their own children or of strangers?
Right.
And Peter said unto him, of strangers.
That's right.
You know?
So Esau is doing what's right. But in the same process or mechanism, he's scamming his own people.
Yeah.
But when we get into the kingdom of heaven, we're not going to do that. You know, not to our people, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to do that to these other nations. And that is a righteous standpoint right there, man.
Yeah. Then it said, Peter said unto him, of strangers. Yahushua said unto him, you know, are these children free? You know, because these elites and these under elites and these, you know, high level Edomites, they free, man.
Yeah.
Because they can spend $2 million a year and write it off and get that same $2 million back. Man.
Right,
You know, so they free.
right.
You know, Jake talking about, you know, they on some level. You know, niggas what polite say he manipulating the scientists, man.
Yeah.
That poor ass nigga, man. You know, you got Edomites to lose what that nigga worth gambling in Vegas, man.
Yeah.
You know, before that nigga wake up, they been lost this shit, man.
Right.
You know, don't blink, man. You know, Jake don't know what real, you know, wealth and income and assets are, man.
Right.
You know, so at the end of the day, you niggas not living, man.
That's right.
You know, we not living, man. You know. Yeah.
I guess Genesis 27 and 37. And Isaac answered said to Esau, behold, I have made him thy Lord, and all his brother have I given to him for servants, and with corn and wine have I sustained him, and what shall I do now to thee, my son? And Esau said to his father, as thou but one blessing, my father, bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac, his father, answered and said to
And
him,
this is the blessing. This is what we're living in. The blessing that Isaac gave to Esau, which makes Isaac, if you can receive this, Yahushua. All right? Because only Yahushua can, he created the world. Part of those worlds is going into rulerships and empires, man.
yeah, this is actually the beginning. Like, you ever wonder why these crackers got money and stuff like that? Why they all cross the fact, you know, four corners of earth and have the riches, the fatness of the earth and things of that such. It's the beginning where this is a solution why these crackers at a position area right now. And it says, verse 39, and Isaac, his father, answered and said to him, behold, thy dwelling should be the fatness of the earth and of the dew of heaven from above.
And that's the fatness of the earth. Because Esau can go anywhere, they can go anywhere, they can go everywhere, they can do the fuck they want to do. Because they got the fatness of the earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They go to the DR, they go to Aruba, and they're better than them motherfuckers.
Right now. Because Yahushua gave them their parts to rule. And so they doing what they're supposed to do though. They're shitting on Jake for right now.
Shit on everybody.
Yeah.
Like, niggas be talking about the Arabians and the Edomites. Crazy as hell, man. If Trump tell goddamn the crown prince to goddamn increase the output of oil, that nigga gonna do it in the instant, man.
That's right.
Like a damn worker, man. Like a damn do boy, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if I got a product and someone else is telling me how to sell it, when to sell it, that means I'm under him, man.
Right.
You know, I'm his servant, man. And that's how Esau got. He got the fatness of the earth. So all the resources on the earth, he got his hands in it, man. You know, but it's gonna flip in the kingdom, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
All right, this is Deuteronomy 28:48. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord Yahweh shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Our people, we gotta go to Esau for everything. Because the clothing line, shoes, car, food, they in control of it. So our people gotta go there for clothing. And some people, some they make their own clothing, but for majority, our people go to them. So our people want to have the nice shoes, clothing. I mean everything. So we gotta go to them.
if they make their own, if our people make their own clothing, where do they get the parts to make it?
Yeah,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's right, from them. So you gotta go through them right now because they ruling.
Just like Dr. Dre. He sold beats for like $1 billion, but his net worth is not over $1 billion.
Right.
Or Michael Jordan, basically only receives $100 million. How's that? Yash, is that per year off the shoes?
Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he don't receive that much, you know.
Yeah.
I said he just got a small percentage of it, but Phil Knight still own it. They still Phil Knight shit.
Right.
You know, they say how Nike they got Jordan contract in the vault and Nike somewhere. Now he might get more than LeBron make off his shit, but he just get a bigger percentage than the other niggas, man.
Yeah.
He don't own a goddamn thing. He don't own his name. That's Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Reason why Esau get them niggas them big contracts because Esau done bought them niggas name. You know, so the reason why LeBron got that lifetime deal because Nike brought his name.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron can't come out with no other shit and put LeBron James on this shit because Nike own that shit. Man. You know, Jordan can't come out with no other shit and make a Jordan brand, man, because Nike own this shit, man.
Right.
You know,
Right.
And they own you.
Yeah.
You like we still slaves. You still a slave. Don't care how much money you got. Jordan, Kobe, Shaquille, all you niggas. You know, matter how much money you got, guess what? You still slave. They still own you.
That's what Trey Daddy was saying on America.
Yeah.
You know, you still a nigga.
You still a nigga.
NBA star Dawson, you still a nigga.
That's what you are.
You know?
And they own us.
They just using your face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You just a face to manipulate the other people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They influence the crowd.
Yeah. That's right, bro.
It says right here, it's Nike's Jordan brand generated $3.14 billion in revenue for the 12 months ending in May. That tally is up 10% and a record for the brand. MJ's cut is an estimated $130 million.
you get 130.
Yeah.
You
So
see
that's
that?
3.8.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Over $3 billion.
No. Hey, read that again, bro.
It says Nike's Jordan brand generated $3.14 billion in revenue for the 12 months ending in May. The tally is up 10% and a record for the brand. MJ's cut is an estimated $130 million.
So you get out of billions of dollars, goddamn it, out of billions, and then it was a fluctuation on the price, on the percentage, and he only gets $130 million.
Yeah, just sprinkle the crumb.
That's it. That's bullshit. That's great. That minute. Then you come out rob somebody, you robbing them. You straight robbing them. Damn.
But she was slave though, so how you gonna accept anything other than what they
Yeah.
give you though? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta accept that shit or they'll just pick another nigga.
Yeah.
Turn their shoe into whatever, you know what I'm saying, though. The next shit.
Yeah.
Cause they got the power to do this shit, man.
I got a quick one, man. And this is Luke 6:35. I'm just gonna get to the point. But Abraham said, "Son, remember that thou," you know what? Let me start at 16:24. This is going into the parable of Abraham. Salaki is going into the parable of Lazarus. All right. So Lazarus represented the Israelites. All right. So Luke 16:24, and he cried and said, "Father Abraham, have mercy on me and send Lazarus." Now this is a rich man who represents the elite, beginning with the Rothschilds, that he may dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue, for I am tormented in this flame. So the flame is going into the kingdom of heaven. All right. And the reason why basically he's feeling so much torment because those curses will apply to him. All right. So verse 25, but Abraham said, "Son, remember that thou in thy lifetime received thy good things," talking about your kingdom at this time frame, "and likewise Lazarus evil things, because in your kingdom we suffered." All right. But now he is comforted. Why? Because he's in the kingdom of heaven, and thou art tormented because you are in the kingdom of heaven. But in our kingdom of heaven, you're gonna be a fucking slave, bro.
The rolling verse.
Yeah.
This what's gonna happen. Rolling reverse.
Mm-hmm.
Lord, we all be part of the lit, and guess what? We gonna be able to go where the fuck we want to go. do what we want to do, see who we want to see, hang out who we want to hang out with. So we not be like, oh man, I can't spend it, man. That's my last $10.
But Lord,
ain't gonna be none of that shit.
If I could just make a quick point, Lord willing, we in the book of life. Because according to this scripture, man, it's already won. We, Lord willing, we just chosen to do so. Hey, in a dimension, this has already been completed, man. We just gotta hold on, man. You know?
And the new driver's license, I think by 2020 or so, if your driver's license ID, I know in Mississippi, I'm not sure in other states, more likely probably is. If you don't have like a little star on there, that means you can't even travel outside the country anymore.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
that
saying?
shit called real ID, right, bro?
Okay.
Yeah, the real ID. So now you're gonna have to have a form like a passport in order to maneuver within the states. So you don't have this ID, you can't even go to California.
No,
You can't board a plane. Yeah. You right, you sure right, you got.
Bring a way to go with the please.
And martial law. The dude run 28 and 44.
43.
The dude run 28 and 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low.
And who's above us? Esau and all other nations too. Because when nations come over here, they join together. But even though Esau is above them, but they above us though. Cause a lot of other nations come over here and have to pay no fucking taxes.
Start business.
They start business.
They get grants.
They get grants, loans, whatever, and they got to pay shit back for next 10 years.
Then they steady converting their money. They get all these American dollars and convert it back to their homeland, their home country, and now they family balling over there while they over here balling.
That's right.
And you know what? That's a beautiful scripture y'all brought out, because you can actually use that scripture to classify us as the fallen ones.
Yep.
That's how low we came. We're the fallen ones, man. There's no fucking angels walking around according to what Esau utilizing that doctrine. Yeah, we know there are angels all around, but according to the scripture, in the true essence of it, we're the fallen ones, man. You know?
They said we're gonna get very low because there's 8 Edomites in America that own more land than every Negro in America, man. 8 Edomites, man.
Yeah, Ted Turner.
Yeah, he owned 8 million acres, man. All right, the Edomite that owned CNN.
Yeah.
You know, he owned 8 million acres by his damn self, man.
And there was some families on that list that I ain't never heard of.
Yeah, exactly. Some Edomite around here got it, man.
Right.
You know? So Jake, we very low, man. You know,
Yeah.
Jake had nothing to be proud about, man. You know, like a nigga like Mayweather, you know, bragging and boasting his money, you know. But your nation through, man.
Yeah.
You know, you got some crumbs of another Edomite, you know, and you bragging and boasting, man. You know.
It kind of puts you to mind, Chicago. I know you know y'all should on Paid in Full. Ice told Mitch, he ain't even giving you money, real money. Ain't even real money. You got me, well, you know what I'm saying?
And he talk and look down on his people.
Yeah. But see, that's why Yahweh Shai is so beautiful, man, because if Yahweh Shai didn't be that ultimate sacrifice, he would have been the only one balling in the kingdom. But you know, you can't, it ain't no fun if you go out to a place and your boys can't spend like you spend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you want to be on a level, and you want your men to be on a level where y'all can basically do the same thing in order, of course, but you want to be able to ball together.
Yeah.
Like, these niggas selfish. You know, it's all about me, and, you know, you fucking work for me, but I'm the big dog. No, Yahweh Shai, we know he's the big dog, but at the same time frame, he wanted everybody to be straight as well, man.
He's selfish.
Yeah.
But Mayweather niggas, a lot of y'all niggas selfish, man. A lot of y'all niggas selfish. Y'all don't see my get there. Y'all don't see some brothers don't have more money than you.
Mm-hmm.
You throw dirt on them. They're selfish niggas.
I guess Hebrews 11:24. By faith, Moses, when he was coming years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of the Most High than to enjoy the
Let me say
pleasures.
something. Look how many people sold out. You got your Nicki Minaj, you got your Jay-Z, you got your T.O., you got your Oprahs, and so on and so forth. Look at Moses, man. Okay, hey, he had that same opportunity, just like you niggas, man. Hey, nothing is new under the sun, bro.
So Moses on a whole nother level, though. You know, because Moses was considered the Pharaoh's son. You know, today that would be considered a Rothschild son. You see, that's what Moses turned down. You know, because Pharaoh was the top. Egypt was the top nation at the time. So Moses turned down being an elite, an actual elite. You know, you niggas just turned down being privileged slaves. You niggas sell out to be privileged slaves, man.
House niggas.
Yeah. That's right. So he said, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of the Most High than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season.
And they could hold on to that. Look what he did. Look what Johanna did. So on and so forth. You know?
Esteeming the reproach of Yahushua greater riches than the treasures in Egypt, for he had respect.
It starts with this knowledge first, and then it manifests on the physical realm.
For he had respect unto the recompense of the reward.
The payback of the reward. He had respect. Lord willing, we continue to have that same respect.
That's integrity, right?
That's integrity. And you know what integrity means? It means your innocence. Or going into your definition such as morals.
And doing things showing how righteous Yahweh Bashem Al-Shai is. Moses was King David. So eventually Moses got his own kingdom, and then his eternal position, he right under Yahushua, man.
Spiritually, that's how we can think.
That's it. He right under Yahushua, man. So hey, Yahweh Bashem Al-Shai is just, man. You know?
For Moses to do that, man, you're like, man, I'm with y'all. Yeah, even Moses killed Egyptian for one of his brothers. So how many niggas y'all do that?
But you see how grateful that nigga was. He's like, you gonna kill me like you did, brother? The Egyptians.
You know, like something.
44. All right, this is Deuteronomy 28 and 44. He shall lend to thee, thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
If I can add a shout out to Zaquan, not sure one, but he said Moses was winning. Fucking right, he was winning. That's right.
You know, like I said, read it out, bro.
This is Deuteronomy 28 and 44. It says, he shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
And they the head, and we the tail right now. And you know, to order to get a loan, we gotta go to them. They should come to jail, man. They ain't come to jail. Like, man, let me get $50, not $500 from you. No, we going. It's the other way. Jake going to them to get money from them because the Most High set it up for them to be the head, us be the tail. So if our people want to know why they in the predicament they in, open up the book of Deuteronomy 28th chapter and read. The curses fit y'all, man. Fit us. Right. You would know exactly who you are by these curses, man.
Yeah, going into the origin of America. That's why America was created, man. Yeah, because it's bitter. That's why Ruth stated, no, not what's like. That's why Naomi stated, do not call me no more Naomi, but call me Mara or Mara, because the Most High has dealt bitterly with me, man. And it's the same symbolic standpoint for us today, until we're delivered from Yahweh Hashem al-Shai.
Then you niggas talking about starting your own mission, starting your own net. You know, at the end of the day, your whole lifetime, all you did was FRN notes. You niggas don't have no trading vessels. You don't have no big ships where you can do international trade or nothing, man.
Commerce.
You know? Yeah, commerce. You niggas don't know nothing. You don't even know what other currency look like. You know, you can show a nigga a petrol you won, he wouldn't know what the hell it was. A Russian ruble, a British pound. Yeah. They don't know nothing about no other currency but the FRN, but nigga think he be on to something. Aha, we can start our own businesses. Yeah. You know? You through, man. You lost, man. Esau gone, man. Yeah. You know, like how boats you take off from the niggas on the straightaway. Yeah. Esau gone, man.
Because even if you research terminology of small businesses, and they fail within the first 5 years, that's talking about Jake, man. You know, because like you stated prior, you know, when the lesson first started, these other nations can come and thrive because they're joint heirs with Esau. You know?
Because I know this guy named Oscar. He been over here, I know about that damn 25, 30 years. I'm telling you, this somebody got a booth in North Park Mall, got a booth in Metro, got a booth in Monroe, Louisiana, got a booth in Tupelo. He been with team fucking to about 20, and guess what? Send money back to his house over in India somewhere, paid, bought his mama house.
Or then what they do is like if another Elamite come up here, he'll sell him the business, and then he'll take the money back.
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
Jake, this ain't living. When Yahabashah come back and put us on top, above everybody, like the scripture saying, Deuteronomy 7 chapter, 6 verse, above everybody, then we're gonna be living. Having slaves under our feet, living, not being sick no more, person Yahabashah and just having a chill, good life.
Yeah, everybody in harmony, man.
Everybody in harmony. Now that's gonna be living, man. Ain't no more sitting, no more. Yeah, what about the kids getting kidnapped? You know, what about lights being cut off? Everything is just gonna be like Russ saying harmony. That's what that's.
Yeah, I got one. Since y'all said you had something.
No, you go. I get it.
Go ahead, bro. I'm gonna look for a word.
Okay, come. This is the book of Colossians, chapter 3, verse 1. If he then be risen with Hamashiach, seek those things which are above, where Yahweh sitteth on the right hand of the Most High. Set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth. For you are dead, and your life is hid with Hamashiach in the Most High. When Yahweh, who is our life, shall appear, then shall ye also appear with him in glory. So we don't start living till Yahweh return, man. You see, right now, just like you always break down, you know, how the dead in Isaiah, how the other nations are the dead. Yeah. In Isaiah the 14th chapter.
Chief ones.
Yeah, because we dead, man, because they powerless compared to Esau, man. Yeah. You see, we powerless right now, man. You know? So at the end of the day, our life is hid in Yahweh, man. We're gonna get that promotion, that upgrade, and that workless wealth when Yahweh returns, man. Right now, we just getting by, man. You know?
This is Revelation 7:14. It says, and I said unto him, Sir, thou knowest, he said to me, these are they which came out of great tribulation, and have washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb. So they're pure. This is referring to the elect. Therefore are they before the throne of the Most High, serve him day and night in his temple, and he that sit on the throne shall dwell among them. All right, because we're going to have those spiritual bodies. Lord willing, with the hopeful elect. Verse 16, this is the point. They shall hunger no more, neither thirst any more, neither shall the sun light on them, nor any heat. When you go into that term for light, it's Pipto, and it means to descend from a higher place to a lower. To fall under judgment came under condemnation. And if you know anything about condemn, it means with punishment. So hey, at the end of the day, once we're made perfect, you know, once we're saved, then we'll never go through any form of captivity. But at this time frame, we're not living. Why? Because we're brought here to serve punishment.
With that, hope y'all brothers 85. I'd like to get all praise and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
I'd like to double honors to the apostles and elders at GMS. Besides, stay straight, brother. Push your true sincere. Shalom, Israel.